Not accepted about my life, gladly, I might add. I was drawn to the banjo by the sound of it, and then I found out that I'd been told a lie. I found out that the banjo is an African-American instrument, and that was a big deal for me. Being born and raised in North Carolina, mixed race heritage, and kind of feeling like I had to sneak into this music. And I found out it was actually part of my history the whole time. And so I got into that, and that's what my mission kind of took over. And then I discovered this whole history. And it pulled me to this banjo here, which sounds fairly different to what people think of as the banjo. This is a replica of a banjo from 1858. And what happened was that the banjo was, was known as a plantation instrument. As much as people know white people play it today, people knew black people played it back then. And it was a plantation instrument, and it wasn't until the 1820s or 30s that white folk kind of went, that looks good, I want to play that. and then you start, a whole thing starts, and this is the first kind of commercial style where people are making banjos and selling them. And one of the reasons why we don't talk about this time, at least back home in the States, is because the people who were playing these kinds of banjos out and about as professional musicians were doing it as part of blackface minstrelsy. Yes, see, the girl from the party has hit again. It won't be the last time this evening, but it's really important to talk about it because it is the foundation of American culture. It is a huge foundation of American culture, and it didn't just stay in America. It came overseas and was a big deal. Anyway, we'll more about that later. But I found this. I got really interested in this early music, this early American music of minstrelsy, and how it really does come out of black and white cultural exchange. And I found a book called Briggs Banjo Instructor, which was the very first banjo tutor ever published in 1855. And so I've been learning these tunes because I find in these tunes there's a lot of stories of America in these tunes. But I played one of these tunes for Francesco here, and it reminded me of something else.
Yes. Hello. Can you hear me? It's very hazy here. You guys are there. Anyway, it reminded me of some music from Brazil, from the northeast of Brazil, the Nordeste. It's a type of music called forró. Have you ever heard this music? Yeah, it's very dancey, kind of accordion-driven music, because, believe it or not, Brazil is one of the only places where they actually like accordions. It's true, it's true there. It's literally like you take out the accordion and you're immediately promoted into a poet, just holding a piano accordion. Anyway, so I picked a tune by Hermeto Pascoal, who's a great Brazilian composer, multi-instrumentalist. Sure, you're a jazz crowd, right? So you know Hermeto Pascoal. Yes. So I picked this tune called Forró Brasil, and we mixed it with the Briggs tune, so we call this Briggs Forró.
Yes, you just saw a banjo tuned to an accordion. I can move, he can't.
Thank